Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's session with a focus on a crucial aspect of ServiceNow, mastering data import and integration workflows. Today's presentation is titled, A Comprehensive Step-by-Step Guide to Mastering Data Import and Integration Workflows. We'll be walking through how to create import sets in ServiceNow and exploring the key steps involved. Over the next few slides, I'll guide you through the process, share best practices, and help you become more confident in managing data imports effectively. Let's get started. Let's explore how we can map and customize data effectively. First, data transformation is a crucial step. It's where we clean, format, and prepare data to ensure consistency and accuracy. Before moving any data into production, validation is essential. This step helps us catch errors early and maintain data integrity. Using a safe staging area, like import sets in ServiceNow, provides a secure intermediary layer. This allows us to load data from various sources, such as Excel, CSV, XML, or via APIs, without risking disruption to live systems. Import sets are really powerful because they act as temporary staging tables, giving us the chance to review, validate, and transform data before it reaches your production tables. This process is vital for onboarding new users, populating asset inventories, managing configuration items, and ensuring that data stays consistent across your entire ServiceNow ecosystem. By integrating multiple sources seamlessly, import sets help us maintain a high standard of data quality and operational efficiency. Pro tip: remember, the staging table acts as a buffer zone. It allows us to review and validate the data before it touches our production environment. This step is crucial because it helps ensure data integrity and gives us rollback options if something doesn't look right. Now, ServiceNow simplifies this process by automatically creating a temporary staging table with a U prefix. This table securely holds your raw imported data, so you don't have to worry about losing or corrupting your original data during the import process. Next, let's look at how to create this staging table. You start by browsing and selecting your file for upload. ServiceNow will then analyze the structure of your file automatically and prepare it for import, which saves us a lot of time. Once your file is uploaded, you'll choose your import method, whether it's an Excel spreadsheet, CSV file, or other supported formats based on your source system. This flexibility makes the process adaptable to different data sources. Then, you'll navigate to load data in the Application Navigator. This is where you access the import interface to load your data into an import set table. Finally, the first step is to load data into the import set table. This initial loading is essential because it prepares your data for further processing and validation within ServiceNow. Now, let's take a closer look at the Load Data interface in ServiceNow's System Import Sets module. The key thing to notice here is how intuitive and user-friendly this file upload process really is. You can just drag and drop your files directly into the interface or browse your computer to select them, whichever is more convenient for you. Once you've done that, the platform takes over and handles the heavy lifting. It automatically creates staging tables, which are essential for temporarily holding your data. Then, it parses the data structures to understand how your data is organized. Finally, it prepares everything for the transformation process, ensuring your data is ready to be imported smoothly. This streamlined approach really simplifies what can often be a complex task, making data loading straightforward and efficient, perfect for keeping your projects on track. Now, let's look at how you can enhance your import process with transform scripts. These scripts are optional but incredibly powerful. They allow you to perform custom data manipulation, enforce validation rules, create calculated fields, or handle complex business logic during the import. Essentially, they give you the flexibility to tailor the data transformation exactly to your needs. Next, to make the mapping process more efficient, you can add scripts that connect source fields to target fields. Using Auto Mapping Assist, the system intelligently matches fields with similar names, saving you time. If you need more control, Mapping Assist allows for precise manual adjustments, ensuring your data aligns perfectly. Once you've set up your scripts and mappings, the The next step is to map the fields. You navigate to System Import Sets and create a transform map. Here, you'll select your source staging table, where your data is initially loaded, and your target production table, such as Incident, CMDB SciComputer, or SysUser. This step is crucial because it determines how your data moves from staging into the live system. Remember, transform maps are at the core of the import process. They define exactly how data flows from your staging area into ServiceNow's production tables. Getting this mapping right ensures your data lands correctly, with the proper format and relationships. It's a vital step for maintaining data integrity and making sure your import is successful. Now let's look at how we can efficiently manage our data import process. First, we use Coalesce to handle records. This means the system can either update existing records or insert new ones, depending on whether a match is found. This approach helps us avoid duplicates and keeps our data clean. Handling duplicates is crucial, so we review imported data for accuracy after the import. It's important to confirm that all records are correct, complete, and properly populated. This step ensures data integrity before moving forward. Next, we validate the results by monitoring the import status and record counts in real time. Our status dashboard provides ongoing updates, so we can track progress as it happens. This visibility allows us to quickly identify any issues and address them promptly. Once everything looks good, we run the configured mapping to process our data. This is where the actual transformation occurs, moving data from staging to production tables according to our rules. Executing the transform is a key step. It processes records based on our mappings and scripts, ensuring data is properly formatted and inserted or updated as needed. Configuring Coalesce fields intelligently is essential here. It helps the system decide whether to update an existing record or insert a new one, making the process seamless and efficient. Finally, tracking the progress in real time and validating the imported data helps us maintain confidence in our data quality. By following these steps, we ensure a smooth, accurate, and efficient data import process that aligns with our overall data management goals. After we've completed the initial import process, it's really important to review the import logs carefully. Look out for any warnings or errors that might have occurred during the import. Addressing these issues early helps ensure data accuracy and system stability. Additionally, cleaning up the staging tables after the import is a best practice. This step keeps the system running smoothly by reducing unnecessary clutter and maintaining optimal performance. Next, let's talk about leveraging scheduled imports. Automating data synchronization from external systems means your ServiceNow data stays up to date without requiring manual effort. Setting up these regular updates helps keep your environment consistent and reliable over time. Another key point is about handling large data sets. Importing huge volumes of data all at once can lead to timeouts or slow processing. To prevent this, it's best to break the data into manageable chunks, say, batches of 5,000 to 10,000 records. This approach improves processing efficiency and makes troubleshooting easier if issues arise. Lastly, always validate and cleanse your data before importing. Removing special characters, verifying data formats, and ensuring that all required fields are filled out will help prevent errors, duplicates, and other data quality problems down the line. Cleaning your data first is essential for a smooth and successful import process. By following these best practices, you'll ensure your import sets are efficient, reliable, and maintain high data quality, which ultimately supports a healthier, more effective ServiceNow environment. Now, let's talk about how we can enable seamless integration with external platforms. This is crucial because it allows us to import data automatically through scheduled or scripted processes, making the whole data management process much more efficient. You can connect with CRM systems, monitoring tools, or even third-party applications without hassle, ensuring that your data flows smoothly across different systems. Moving on, during ServiceNow implementation projects, migrating historical data is often a key step. This includes importing tickets, knowledge articles, and configuration data from your legacy platforms. Doing this efficiently helps preserve valuable information and accelerates the transition, minimizing disruptions and ensuring continuity. Another important aspect is loading asset inventories into the Configuration Management Database, or CMDB. You can populate it with data from discovery tools, procurement systems, or even spreadsheets. This way, you get a comprehensive view of your hardware, software, and configuration items, which is vital for effective asset management and troubleshooting. Finally, integrating user data from external HR systems is also essential. This allows you to import employee details, organizational structures, roles, and access permissions automatically. Keeping these records synchronized ensures that your user data is always up to date, which enhances security and overall operational efficiency. All these integration points, whether for data migration, asset management, or user information, are designed to streamline your processes and ensure your systems work together seamlessly. All right, let's talk about some troubleshooting tips to keep in mind. First, if your imports are taking too long or even timing out, don't hesitate to cancel the operation. Breaking your data into smaller, more manageable batches can really help speed things up and reduce errors. And if you're dealing with large imports, scheduling them during off-peak hours can make a significant difference in performance. Next, it's important to regularly check your import set logs. These logs are like your diagnostic toolkit. They show errors, warnings, and skipped records. By reviewing them often, you can quickly identify and resolve data issues before they become bigger problems. Now, for more complex data transformations, sometimes simple field mapping isn't enough. That's where custom transform scripts come into play. They allow you to handle complex formatting, conversions, conditional logic, and data enrichment, giving you much more control over the data you're importing. And lastly, always double-check your field mappings. Ensuring that source fields align correctly with your target table structures is crucial. Misaligned mappings are one of the most common causes of import issues, so taking a moment to verify them can save you a lot of troubleshooting later. These tips really tie back into the overall goal, making your data imports smoother, faster, and more reliable. Now that we've covered the fundamentals, it's time to put your knowledge into practice. I encourage you to create your very first import set within your ServiceNow instance. Start small with a manageable dataset so you can test your mappings and see how everything fits together. As you gain confidence, you can gradually scale up to handle larger and more complex data loads. Don't wait, start building today. Once you're comfortable, explore scheduling imports to automate data synchronization, which can save you a lot of time and effort. You can also look into scripted integrations for real-time data flows between different systems, making your processes even more efficient. Remember, import sets are powerful tools that enable smooth external data integration into ServiceNow. It's essential to understand how to load data, set up transform maps, and manage the transform execution process. Mastering these basics will ensure your data operations run seamlessly. So, are you ready to build your import set? Dive in, experiment, and keep refining your skills. The more you practice, the more proficient you'll become at managing and automating your data integrations.